Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think when you hear about Indonesian culture? Well, most of people definitely answer traditional houses, ceremonies, clothing, dances, musical instruments, weapons, and much more. According to data from BPSRI 2018, Indonesia is home for 1,340 ethnic groups with 2,500 types of language and rich cultural heritage. But does Indonesian culture just about it? Of course not. There are more like safe, polite, and mutual cooperation. However, as the consequence of this current globalization, not all of this culture can be applied in Indonesia and start to fading. So this morning, I'll explain you 3 reasons why the Indonesian culture start to fading. To start with, I'll explain the technological advances. Next, I'll explain the mindset change. After that, I'll explain the way and needs of life. And finally, I'll summarize my presentation. Okay, so the first one is technological advances. With the wider technology, we can get or find and receive more information, not only from our country, but from abroad as well. According to data from Indonesian Telecommunication Statistics, the internet users in Indonesia is increased during 2016 until 2020. It is increased from 25.37% until 53.73%. So these technological advances can mean positive or negative, depending on us, the next generation, to take the advantage of it. Okay, next we have message change. So people now it's time to be more open-minded. They are not being able to be selective in choosing any information. So that we know the culture from abroad, not all can be applied in Indonesia, such as fashion, food, habits, and lifestyle. Therefore, this current generation is easy to forget the culture of Indonesia. For the example, the respect and politeness towards older people and greeting or smiling when passing in front of the people. So that the mindset change can indirectly affect the fading of Indonesian culture by accompanying it in behavior changes. Okay, the last reasons, we have the way and needs of life. So this is the continuation between the previous 2 reasons, because when we have the advancement in technology, we can change in the mindset, and the result is the change in the way and needs of life. According to data from tirto.id, there are a few examples that influenced by negative culture. For the first one is individualism. It is when mutual cooperation in the world began to be abandoned. And the second one is materialism. It is measuring everything based on wealth and social position, and it will end into social inequality. So the third one is secularism. It is when people are more concerned in the world and forget the religious values. And the last we have consumptive. It is when people get more sophisticated, and because of materialism, the social position is measured by its wealth. Okay, so these things can affect the personal life, society, and economy. So that the way and needs of life can affect the fading of Indonesian culture. Okay, this is the conclusion of my presentation. So there are 3 reasons why the Indonesian culture start to fading. So the first one is technological advances. So the second one is mindset change, and through both of these, we can change in the way and needs of life. After we know the reasons why the Indonesian culture start to fading, we as the next generation should avoid in the negative impact for the globalization, and should be able to selective while choosing the culture or information that we get from abroad. Okay, introducing and maintaining culture is important so that people can get to know themselves and respect each other more, and so on. Messi Junardi. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for all your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.